So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. As you can see, we have plenty of boot space in this car, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase the space even further. These two tray sections can lift and remove to give you even more space again. You can even use them to divide the boot up like that. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for the car, which are 28,377. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information displayed in that section by using buttons on the steering wheel. The buttons in question are just here. We have stereo controls surrounding that. On the right-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter, as well as phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after such time as you pair up the phone to the car. And that is done over on the touchscreen in the center just here. So you'd hit the phone button, hit connect, and then follow the instructions on screen by pairing a new device. When it comes to music in this car, we've got DAB, FM and AM radio. We have a CD player, which you can see just there. This car's got auxiliary input, USB input, and Bluetooth audio as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. We've also got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how that works on our website and on our YouTube channel. And we have a 360 parking camera. So reverse camera and a bird's eye view image of exactly where the car is parked now. And that works in conjunction with the parking sensors, as you can hear. And it goes a couple of steps beyond that. If you press the camera button, you get a front-facing camera and that bird's eye view, or a front-facing camera and the front passenger side wheel view. So very easy to park with all of those cameras. Working our way down, we then have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the fan speed and turn the system on and off with these buttons here. We can adjust the passenger and driver temperature independently of one another. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the car. When you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on. Same again to turn it off. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain those temperatures for you. Any manual adjustment will override auto straight away. You can put it back on your own settings here. We then have a 12-volt charging socket, electronic handbrake with auto hold function, and a 6-speed manual gearbox. The last thing I wanted to mention in this car is the panoramic glass roof. There's a button up here, give that a push, and that sunblind will now open all the way to the back of the rear seats, and as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.